Okay. Oh, my goodness. You can either see my dryer on one side or my stuff on the other. Can you hear me better now? Can anyone hear me? I think it's still loading. Is it? Can you hear me? Am I on here? Is there anyone there? Oh, what's going on here? What's that down the bottom? Am I live, guys? Oh, great. Now it's popped up. Here we go. Oh, how you going, guys? How you going, John, Victor, Therese, Jodine? How you doing, guys? It's good to see you. As I was saying in the last video, I pulled my back out again when I was sleeping. So, yeah, just popped over from the Trump rally. Oh, wow. How's that going? Hi from Perth. How you going? Hey, John. How you doing? And Stunner Man. Who's that? Okay, Sean. Experimental Elemental. Oh, that's good. Loud and clear. Okay. I was just watching someone else's live and I thought I better get onto my own. So how's the Aussie weather today? Okay, it's cold and it did snow, but not enough to settle and not like it was on and off, very light. So we do get snow here, but it's only where I am, it's only every now and then. Hi from Durango, Colorado. Oh, wow. California. I'm looking well. Oh, thank you. A cold Australia, that's new. Yeah, snow's here. We have snowy mountains down the south, and where I am, I'm also in the mountains, but up a bit north of that, and we do get snow here too. So, and it's good. It's fun. It's because it doesn't happen all the time, so you're always looking out for it, you know. John from Hull, Yorkshire. Wow. And Stunman from Washington, D.C. Wow. So what's been going on? And hello from Michigan. What's been happening? I think since Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away, I haven't really heard it. I haven't been able to read because my headache was that bad that I couldn't even read anything. Last night was the first chance I got to get on Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I've got to catch up with everything. So, and I've got a few Twitter feeds to read. There's some really good stuff on Twitter, and Twitter's been going nuts. So lockdown continues. Election will be contested no matter what. Yeah, I think what's happening in Canberra, I think they're going to open up again. I'm not sure. It looks like someone's trying to overthrow Dan, the man in Victoria. There's a lot of agendas going on right now. Those ailments, you might be getting attacked. Yeah, I didn't think of that because it's been a long time since I got the back pain and the neck pain. It's from a car accident I had years ago, but I haven't really had it in the last few months, and all of a sudden it just came on again, and I was, okay. Oh, watching from Scotland, and there was an Ireland, was there? Yep, Ireland. Hey, Rosie and Arena. Oh, God, I'm blind. I love you too, Brenda. Q's dropping like crazy. Yeah, I did see them last night. And it was, Whiplash, exactly. I've seen them last night. That was really interesting. Anyone who hasn't seen them, go to, 17anon.pub. And, go and have a look because they're really interesting. I think something's going to happen. Hey, Grady, how you going? Marlo from the Oaks. Oh, lovely. And Caramel Fudge, hey, how you going? Yeah, I've seen the drops there. If you haven't seen them, go and have a look because I really think something is going to happen very shortly. And it'll start with the SC when Trump picks it. The UK love you. Oh, thank you. I was just watching a lady in the UK on her live stream, but it was kept loading, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to make sure mine doesn't do that. So, okay, I've just switched mine over to 5G. So if I drop, you know why. They're about to close New South Wales down again. COVID's in the sewage system. You've got to be kidding. This is Australian curfew. Well, that is in Victoria. So it's only one state of Australia. We have a few states. But it looks like where I am in New South Wales, they may be going to lock it down again. What have we got here? Fed direct deposit of digital currency to all Americans. Seen a lot about it. Articles. Hey, from Scotland. Hey, Cornelius. How you going? Bahrain can't watch the Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi too. Oh, that's a good one. The media is in the sewage system. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. And have I got mods? I'm sure I picked mods last time. What? I can't click on the names now. Now that I'm live, I can't click on them. Okay, early we lived in WV before Florida. Love you and what we stand for, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, I do too. I just want the truth now. I just really want the truth. I want to know what is going on and how did they do it. But we've got to wait for the public to catch up. That's the problem. East Coast blackouts. Is it pawpaw season? I don't know. I hate lies, so I don't like government at all. Exactly, red or blue. Yep, Mark. Yeah, I understand. It is both sides of government that have been very corrupt. If the COVID can't lock us down, beware the climate lockdown. No, they're not, are they? Sweden is a crazy country. Nothing is working. Wow. Ghost town here where I am. Really? Truth will prevail. It will. Okay. POTUS has announced a new PO. He wants to see a woman on the moon by 2021. I think he was referring to Hillary. Let's send her. Let's send her. How you going? Is spreading in Appalachia too. We can trace the source to you. Oh, wow. Is it really? It's just what I say. I realised when my mum rang me the other day, she says the same thing. She says, how are you going? And I thought, that's where I got it from. They don't want us outdoors using fossil fuels. Oh, Israel shut down because of scam vid. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Georgia, I think in October the 9th we'll know the truth. Look at Mickey Clock. Yeah, I've seen that too. Hey, Dentris. Yeah, I tried to make it so that the US could see me live. And in that way, the UK it's like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning over there now. So it's a real juggling act to try and get live to let everyone have a go. Things are getting bad in the UK. I heard that. Did my migraine start with the using of 5G? No, I only turned it on last night, and it's been the last 2 days, and then before it's been over the last week. So they're protesting Israel's PM Bigley. He's an Egyptian. Good. Yeah, they don't want us communicating. Information will be dripped out next year slowly, and it may take a year or two to fully disclose. That's what I think too. But they did say that once it starts, it's going to be like it's going to snowball. It's going to D5. They call it avalanche. So, hey, Jojo, police battering peaceful protests with batons. They already made a movie. Yep, Amy Coney Barrett. Yeah, what was it about Amy Coney Barrett? I've heard that name before. It's hilarious that they're destroying the world and want to blame us, heating up the earth with magnifying on sun and using Yeah, exactly. The sun's not supposed to be that hot. I used to stand out in the sun. Like, I'm Irish, right? And I come to Australia and I'm white as a ghost. And I used to stand out in the sun. It'd take me a while to get burnt. But now I can go and stand out in the sun in summertime here and I can feel it instantly burning my skin. And it is like a magnifying glass. That's exactly what it's like. You get migraines too. Neurologists put you on Topomax as a prevention. Yeah, I've never seen a neurologist, but I've had head injuries, so I probably should. Heather, your channel is starting to blow up bigly. Is it? Oh, I hope so. Even the Patriot Anons are attacking each other. Yeah, I know. That's why I won't do that now. I kind of learnt I did for a reason. It was with Sean Atwood. It was because I watched him. That's why I kind of had a go. And the other two, I shouldn't have even mentioned anyone else's name. I should have left it. But you learn. See, I make a mistake and I learn, and I try not to do that again. So, what's your view in JFK Jr. coming out on October and Trump's rally? I am of the opinion that we have to wait and see. I just don't know. I know people think it's him, but I think it was just Informed Talk said that if you think that, is his name Victor or something? If you think he's JFK, you're wrong because Just Informed Talk knows him. And he said, but he probably liked the thought of everyone thinking he's JFK Jr. But I don't know. I really don't know. Make sure you're not deficient in minerals. No, I think I'm getting what I need. Cops in Ontario, Canada told to stand down if BLM starts. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this situation. I tend to want to sit back now and watch it rather than getting involved in anything like I did before, because I don't want to be arrested. But, if I had to fight for our freedom, then I'll get back up and do something. But until I know for sure, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit back and watch it to see what happens. So I've got a video of an old lady getting beaten by police, but turns out she's a crisis actor. As video of her doing the same thing last week. That happens a lot. I think that really happens a lot. Hang on. Show that one. I learned Mr. Faulty. Yeah, exactly. I love that show, Mr. Faulty Towers. They wouldn't be allowed to put it on TV now, would they? We live on a flat earth with firmament. Look it up. Go to Flat Waters. Great site. I know I've looked into flat earth and I don't know. I think, okay, I don't know what shape the earth is, but I don't think it's what they told us it was. So make of that what you will, but that's how I feel. Yeah, I don't want to get arrested because then I can't talk to you guys, and I wouldn't like that. I filmed this guy and noticed a big change in the last 25 years. Yeah, I'm noticing big changes. Yeah, get the popcorn. Australia's so close to Antarctica. It is. But I think for years they've been holding back those cold changes that we used to get. Because up here it used to snow quite a lot. And then all of a sudden, with climate change, it started climate change. Them changing the climate, then it started to warm up and not so much rain. And you could see where they were deflecting on the radar, the clouds. You could actually see how they were deflecting it away from Australia. I've showed it in earlier videos, but I don't know if they've taken them down because a lot of my videos seem to be missing now. And when I'm hearting your comments, when you comment on my videos, the hearts are disappearing. People's comments are disappearing. Oh, like that. Carolyn, your comment just then went and I had to approve it. So who's navigated around the world several times? It's round. Big protests in UK. Earth has its cycles. World is cooling. What about the asteroids coming in? I don't know. Because if the Earth's flat and it's got a firmament, there is no asteroids other than them using Project Bluebeam and satellites to maybe cause an effect like an asteroid hitting the Earth. There's a lot that this could be. That's why I'm not really, I'm sort of sitting there going, okay, I don't know which way this is going to go. I couldn't get through the dome, so they're trying to warm up Earth so they can melt Antarctica. Yeah, I know they were trying to melt Antarctica for a reason. I don't know what reason. I don't know what's down there, but yeah, the Doppler radars, they're the ones that do it. HS Retoucher, that's JFK Jr.'s Twitter page. Please look. I will have a look after this. Did you hear President Trump is having a lake named after him? Oh, pardon me. I don't know. I haven't heard that one. But they do seed clouds in Rain in Desert Weekly in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they do. It's perfect. It's out there all over the internet that they actually do seed clouds and stuff. We had it down the Snowy Mountains, and they have snowmakers down there. So get out of the ice barrier. I've heard there's land beyond the ice in the Antarctic, Greenland, with rivers and like paradise and about 22 degrees. So work that out. I don't know. Yeah, I believe nothing I hear and only half of what I see exactly. It's been snowing in Victoria. Oh, I would have loved to have gone to Thredbo. That would have been good. We are enlightened, which means we have an open mind. We think for ourselves and research. That's the key, I think, is having an open mind, willing to consider everything and not believe everything. And it's hard. But I think that's what we kind of have to do, is just look at everything, not quite believe anything until we have proven it to ourselves. So, okay, I've got a cough. So I've got a microphone that I've ordered, but I've got to go and pick it up, and it's like a 2-hour journey just to go and pick the microphone up. I've gone through that many microphones. It's not fun. I'm having the most trouble with microphones. And I've seen they've got little ones for phones, my phone's not working. I don't think I'm going to be able to use my phone to go live again. It seems that the speaker's okay when I have it upright, but when I turn it on its side, I don't know. I have dropped it, so. Operation High Jump, yep. The reason have treaties in Antarctica, they're hiding something. They are. I've even heard or read that they actually had populations down there, living down there. Some countries took little populations and started their own populations down there. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think deep down we know what the truth is. It's probably buried back, yeah. Prince Charles, don't listen to. Just like the Fiji water thing, he's giving hints, yeah. Yeah, the Nephilim, I've heard that. The Nephilim could be down there. Ice wall, Captain Cook. Yeah, I believe there's an ice wall. That's what the Antarctica is. And then there could be something beyond that. Like, this world could be bigger than we think it is, than what we've been told. That's why I say everything we've been taught is a lie. There's more to everything than what we've been taught. We've been taught a very little bit of something huge. So, yeah, the reptilians and Nazis, yeah, they did. And didn't Richard Byrd and his team, there was a bit of a fight going on with something down there, and they couldn't beat it. So Sweden's last hope is that Trump winning the election. He will. I think he will. I don't think there's any doubt. All I want is the truth. Just give me the truth. Yeah, exactly. Bird said he saw mammoths there, but he was part of them. Yeah, that's why I don't know. That's why I'm not like latching onto anything as that's the truth, because I don't know. I've got no links to anyone. No, I'm just someone in my little house who is pretty much a hermit anyway and keeps to myself, who just wants the truth and decided to come on here looking for it and hopefully connect with other people who had the same thing in mind. And yeah, we have. So I am going blind. These computers and phones are sending me really blind. We are feeders. We look like piss ants to those operating below us. Probably. They've been hiding all the people they say are dead or rest there. Remember that the stars said you aren't coming with us. Yeah. Well, who thinks Diana's still alive? And Michael Jackson? And I went back and forward with Michael Jackson for years thinking he was a pedo. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. And then I thought, okay, why did the media out him? Now, when the media's outing you, I don't believe them. So, blue block glasses, I've never heard of them. Your desire for the truth will lead you to it. Have faith, stay strong, be open-minded. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, I agree. President Trump is not part of the cabal. He's the only one keeping the NWO from taking over. I agree, Robin. I agree. Once this is over, we'll know the truth about JFK Jr. coming back and Diana and MJ are still alive. And they could be. I even heard that JFK himself could still be alive. Hev, is your name Heather? Yes, it is. Yes. Everyone calls me Hev, so I just started my channel with my nickname. Say, Jay, thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you. I don't feel like I do anything. I feel like you guys help me just as much as I help you. So I know they believe all alive and all part of the... I now believe they're all alive and all part of the team. They could be. I don't know about alive, but I believe the Michael thing... real. I saw them do... Okay, Dave, MJ's friend is... That's what I think. That Dave. What's his name? If you listen to him years ago, he's got that same little high voice that Michael had. And... but now they've changed him too. His face shape's different and now he sounds different. So I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, really? Media outed Jimmy Savile. Yeah, why do they always... They will do it when they're dead, but Michael Jackson, they outed him while he was still alive. And the media didn't do that with Jimmy Savile. It wasn't until he was dead. And I was thinking, what are they waiting for them all to die to then out them? Like, what's going on there? Oh. Okay. I don't know what to believe anymore. I flip-flop from time to time. Really? Yeah, I'm a bit the same in that way that keep your mind a bit fluid. I don't like to say that. It's not gender fluid, your mind fluid. So believe nothing until things start being proven. And then I think that's the way we're going to find the truth. Listen to everything, believe nothing. And until we, until we find the truth, I have no idea how it's going to happen. But until not real. Oh, yeah, no worries. Dave, yep, they took 711 books from the Bible and they mocked us 711 stories. Well, I believe they have taken books out of the Bible. I really do. And if you think of the King James version, okay, the king, so a king put his own version out. And now it's the one I read. Believe me, it's the one I read. But I think then a king put his version out. Like, what's... Something's going on. I just don't know. I look forward to your post. You're one of my favourite truth tellers. Oh, thank you, Robin. You give such great information. Thank you. I just think a lot, guys, and I'm on my own a lot because, as I said, like I'm sick, so I do stay at home a lot. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. I do stay at home a lot, and therefore, because I've been sick for so long, I've had nothing to do but research. So I've had what the people had with COVID and being locked down. I've had that for 16 years, and not. I'm not locked down. Like, I can go out, but I've got to wait for the right time to make sure I'm all right, make sure everything's all right, then I can go out. Because if I have a headache, I can't go out. It's going to get worse to the point where I'll throw up. If my stomach's hurting, I can't go out because I don't know what's going to happen. So it's just, I've been that way for so long. And I think a lot. And so I read and watch and think and read more and watch more and think more. And I don't know if anyone else is having this problem at the moment. Trouble sleeping. I don't know what's going on, but some mornings I can't get to sleep till 3 a.m. Other times I'm 11, 12, 1, 2, and normally I go to bed at 9 o'clock. So why was Ike arrested? How can I put this? Because I'm not supposed to not be putting anybody down. Ike was similar to Alex Jones as far as I knew years ago. I do watch him every now and then because I think he's got parts of the truth, but he was like an Alex Jones type character. So I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Yep, sleep brutal, can't sleep, haven't slept in years. Yep, there's a few of us. Okay. Sorry, there's work going on over the back, so if you hear, I'm looking for an ashtray. My smoke went out, so I don't need one now. Yep, a lot of people having trouble sleeping. Go to bed at 8 and get up at 3. Oh, wow. Had any visions of what was that, the Christ? No. Just bad sleep. And I'll tell you, if that stuff that I take does work to open the pineal gland, I don't feel any different. Other than I seem to know deep down in the pit of my stomach certain things, but not everything. He's dropped 4 posts past hour. I'm supposed to get notifications for that. What's going on? I'm going to have a look. Also, Q can refer to Christ's direct writings. Kind of odd. Oh, hey, Penny. How you going? And Deb, I haven't slept for 3 years. Yeah, I've just, the last 2 weeks or so, I've had a really weird sleeping patterns. And so yesterday in the afternoon, because I had 6 or 7 hours sleep the night before, I ended up sleeping for another 3.5 hours. Yeah, the hydroxy, yep. That's what I was talking about. The Schumann's all over the place. That could be what's going on. For those who don't know, the Schumann resonance is the Earth's magnetic, its resonance, its vibration, its frequency. It's been so cold up here. Sorry, I might sniff and I might cough. I have a smoker's cough anyway, so. I read Nostradamus 20 years ago and I see a pattern happening, especially about the royals. This is modern royals hated by the world. Then the P. Books of Thomas are actually quotes from Jesus. It's weird, don't sleep but never tired. Well, I'm always tired. That's the problem. Oh, I never rest. I swear I only work in my sleep. Sleep working, that's a good one. I wish I could do that because sometimes I feel like there's not enough hours in the day. New wavelengths are being tested. There's some great ones that are peaceful. I can't wait. People need to chill. I chill all the time. I'm always chilled. I really don't get that angry or upset, eh? I don't know why. I used to. Believe me, look, the reason I'm where I am right now is because I was the biggest lefty you've ever met in your life, okay? I was feminism and gay rights and anyone's rights and everything, yeah, you know, until I started looking for the truth about 10 years ago. And I swung big time back the other way. And I became from like a progressive liberal person to a conservative, you know, whoa. And then you realize all the mistakes you made when you were younger. Because I was one of those kids that just, I was naive when I was a teenager. And then sort of kind of not flipped out, but I wasn't aware of myself very much during my 20s. And then by the time I hit 30 and then 40, I started becoming more aware what was going on. And I so understand your health issues. God bless you. I have lupus, Crohn's. Yeah, I've had people tell me I've got Crohn's disease. And then the doctors said, no, you don't. And they said, it sounds like Crohn's disease. And I don't care. They just called it IBS because that's another word for we don't know what's wrong with you. Another term for we don't know what's wrong. That's what I think. You always have such a positive attitude. It's really wonderful in the days we're living in now. I think we need it. I really think we need to stay positive. If the Earth's frequencies and the Schumann resonance is going berserk, then we need to keep ourselves nice and calm and as happy as we can. Okay. Yes. Okay. The shift went so far left under retrograde that the centre went far right. And mineral deficiency. I'll look into the mineral deficiencies. Gospel of Thomas, extremely important for prayer and link with God. I need probiotics. I was taking them. They gave me even worse pains in the stomach. I don't know what that was about, but food grade DE got rid of mine. See, they're going to come out. It's going to come out. If I just hang on, I always say that. If I just hang on, I'll get better. I've been saying that for 16 years. Something will work, okay? Something will work. The chloroquine is apparently good for lupus. Yes, it is. And you think Jane thinks none of them know shit? Faith, wow, live, love your vids. Oh, thank you. The cure is fun. Doctors are so dumbed out. Well, they are as well. Look, I believe that they mean well and they do go into it to help people, but just that what they're taught is from pharmaceutical companies that pay the professors to write the textbooks. So you got to, like if I got cut open or had a broken arm or leg, I would go to the hospital or the doctor. But for anything else, I'm kind of wary of going because I don't want them to push pills on me, and that's what they tend to do here. They don't look for the cause. They just try and give you something. Here, take this prescription, that prescription. And no. They've done that to me before, and I told them, don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. Happy men are awakened, but not in my country. Very positive. Laugh much. Yes, exactly. Whoops, I've skipped a few. Sky News is calling out liars, pollies. You know what Sky News did? I was on Sky News. Where I found out last night I was on Sky News Australia, okay? They did a special, or I don't know if it was Australian Sky News, but it was Sky News. And they had me saying, where we go one, we go all. And they were talking about the Q movement, and they were talking about how much of a conspiracy theory it is. And then I pop up going, where we go one, we go all. And I'm like, that's me. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I like Alan Jones. Oh, as far as so far. Team good guys versus the heathens. Yeah, exactly. Anyone thinks Seth Rich is alive? I don't know, but I kind of... Hi, good to see you. Left your comment in the last video to check out a small channel about the abuse of kids and teenagers that goes back to the late 50s now. Oh, wow. Bone broth. That was the thing that helped me the most, and the thing I haven't been doing much of lately. Sorry, it's getting chilly here. My fire went out. Bone broth was the best thing that I could have done to start trying to heal myself. Beef bone broth, or even chicken bone broth and lamb bone broth, and you just heat it up and put some salt in it, like a cup of soup sort of thing. It's like stock. That's how they used to make stock 100 years ago, until we got these stock cubes and powders and man-made things that I don't think are very good for us. Your grandmother came from Cork Island. Wow. If whales are beaching, we too feel it. Not everyone, but a lot. The fields are turning over. Ocean currents are stalling, all for the good. I think whales are beaching. I've got a theory on that because of the Navy sonar. They're trying to get away from something about the vibration of the sonar. I think it drives the whales away, trying to get away from it. I don't know. You brew your own colloidal silver. Oh, wow. Make your own organic bone broth. Yeah. And kefir? What is that? Kefir. Collagen will be worth looking into. Well, collagen's in the beef bone broth. I'll tell you that right now. The best way to get collagen into you is boil beef bones and make sure they're organic grass-fed for 2 days, 24 to 48 hours. You boil them in a slow cooker. Make sure you keep adding purified water, can't be fluoridated water, and you will get some really good results from that. Okay, where was that? Okay, I'm I'm lost in my comments here. Someone said smoke weed. Really do. And it does help. It's the only thing that's kept me going for 16 years because I didn't know what else to do. That's experimental and mental, yep. Yeah, I didn't know what else to do to try and help with the pain. So I would smoke. And it did help. It just helped to keep me calm, not freak out severely. So that's what that did. Kefir milk helps Crohn's. Okay. Or kefir. Kefir? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Chicken stock, turkey stock, it's all collagen. Yep. Vitamin C also, yes. Oh, Nature's Way collagen bone broth. I haven't heard of that one. Ever see a wombat? They are funny. Yes, I've seen wombats, and I get possums running across my roof most nights. And moose nose jelly. What's that? Wow. And Unibrow, hello from Minnesota. I enjoy your channel very much. Nice to hear news from a different country. Yep. It's good to have you guys everyone's from everywhere, and cannabis is biblical. Yeah, well, I believe that the plants were put here for a reason, and if it does that to you, well, then there's a reason it does that to you. Pain relief? Well, that's how I've used it, is pain relief. Take silver too. Collagen has 5 types. Put powder into... Yeah, I'm wary of powdered collagens, unless I know where it comes from. And if it is organic, like beef, lamb or something, then yeah, I would agree. Show that. Okay, where we go on, we will go all. Yeah, Mark, I miss smoking with my mum. Oh, I smoke weed too for medical purposes. It's the only remedy so far. That's unfortunately, and 16 years, that was the only thing I found, because I don't drink either, so I can't drink. It makes me severely sick. Even one drink will make me start to throw up. So where they get med supplies, most plant-derived, yeah. I'm wary of synthetic, yes. Yeah, well, I went to a tobacconist yesterday and they sold the synthetic pot, and I'm like, no, stay away from that. No, I'm all right. Hi, Hev. I'm from BC, Canada. Listen to you regularly. Thank you for sharing your digs. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Heard that cannabis was a gift from the Palladians to us, a gift from the gods. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, don't synthetic, nah. Okay, guys, can you just hang on? I'm just going to take a second just to go and get my ashtray. I'm sorry, I need a cigarette. Unwrap myself. Okay, I got my butt bucket. Oh, I love what they call it. It's a butt bucket. Okay. Cinchona bark is that how it's said? Is HCQ? Yeah, synthetic. I remember when the synthetic pot came out, people were flipping out. I wouldn't go near it with a 10-foot pole. It's pharmaceutically made, and I don't trust them. Tobacco is what needs to go. I'm a smoker too. Yeah, well, with tobacco, I think it's the extra 4,000 chemicals they put in the cigarettes that hurt us. Because they apparently put rat poison in there. And what are you smoking on? Organic cigarettes? I do. Well, I don't know if we can get them here. Organic cigarette. I've never seen organic cigarettes. I smoke Winfield. I have since I started smoking. They're expensive too. Your body only recognises natural organism, GMOs, poison. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because if you think about, okay, if it's correct that, remember the Indians, Native American Indians, and I used to see, I don't know if the movies were true or not, but you used to see them smoking a peace pipe. And a lot of the old, is it the Okanagan? Yeah, the older tribal chiefs used to smoke, I think. I don't know. It's just what I saw in movies and that. The peace pipe. That's what I think pot is, the peace pipe. That's what that is. How much am I paying for them in Australia? Oh, you don't want to know. Okay. A pack of their large cigarettes. There's 32 in this packet. $55. You're paying over $1 a cigarette. A pack of 25s is nearly 50 as well, I think. You don't cough with American spirits. Cannabis sativa. Hey, is it sativa the heavy one, or is that the indica? I used to know that. You get a pack of 20 for under $5. A pack of 20 here is like $30. Slippery elm protects your whole digestive system from mouth to bowel. Thank you, Burnaby Lee. Shamans smoke things to do what they do. Well, maybe that's why I think a lot. I've tried to fix my bowels with a teaspoon of baking soda and warm water. I really have. I've done it a few times and it didn't really work. I was doing it for a while, like to get alkaline. But I realised that beef bone broth, it can honestly, the beef bone broth can do the same thing for you. And I used to get severe heartburn. Not anymore. Well, I think HCQ and zinc got rid of that. And now I'm starting to rub a cream with zinc on because I've got bad allergies on my skin as well. And I've been rubbing a zinc-based cream on, it's just like dermatitis. And that seems to be taking that away too. So I think zinc is more important than what we think. Kefir, bone broth, and colloidal silver. Pro One Bono. Hi from Arizona. Hello. How you going, guys? Pack of 20 cost 67 cents when I started. I smoked around 38 years before switching to vaping. I tried vaping. And I don't mind it and it tastes better, but I still want my cigarette. I drink lots of water. Yeah, I think I don't think we need like 2 litres of water a day if you're not exercising or anything, but indica makes me stuck on the couch. I've got things to do. I love the indica. Only because of the last 16 years of my life having to stay pretty much in bed and bullcrap like that. But yeah, during the daytime, sativa's good, and then indica at night. Put you out. Oh, why are they not letting you? Sandra, I smoked 55 years, stopped September the 2nd. This is a mindfuck right now, but I'm up to the challenge. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you have just given up smoking, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be a bad influence on anyone, and do not follow me because I'm sick. In what I do, I mean, don't smoke just because I'm sick and DE isn't good if on pharmaceuticals. DE, what is it? I know what it is. DE. Teaspoon of tartar powder. Can you imagine if I did everything you guys are suggesting? Like everything. Like I would be constantly all day taking stuff. Indica makes you lazy where sativa is more active. Okay, yep, that's what I was after. Yep. Collagen keeps your connective tissues and skin young. Yes, it does. We need more of it. Yeah, the indica and sativa. The sativa is good for during the day, and the indica is good for nighttime. And I take full responsibility for my health because I smoke. Sativa isn't good for people with anxiety. I heard that too, but I smoke both, whatever I can get. Like when I go get some, it's whatever you can get. You can't. They've only got one type. I don't know. I don't have a choice. We don't have shops here where they sell it, so I've just got to go and see a man about a horse, right? And they only have one type, and it's either the sativa or the indica, so you're stuck with that for like a month until you run out and then go again. But sativas are why I hated cannabis. The light one, indica is good for sleep, yes. Yeah, it's probably why I'm not sleeping. I think I've got sativa at the moment. Sleeping problem has to do with planet Mercury. Look into it. We're in a Mercury cycle. Oh, my stomach's growling. Did you hear that? My stomach just growled. How rude. Yeah, it's the same as my channel here on Twitter. It's Hev123 Truth Seeker on Twitter, and here I'm just Hev Truth Seeker now. No, we're not allowed to grow up for ourselves here, Sylvia. Oh, well, we can, but we can still get arrested for doing it. So even though the local police station apparently aren't concerned about that sort of thing, but they still, because of the higher-ups, they have to do certain things. Are our TAB offices open? I don't know, because I don't gamble. Beggars can't be picky. Oh, I'm telling you, after the amount of microphones I've gone through is ridiculous, honestly. And I've just spent another $100 on another one, and I hope to God this one works, because I've just kept spending money on. The next thing I'm going to have to do is buy like a $300 one, because, you know, I can't find one for around, well, what I've spent so far, up to $100. And today was $100. I'm just slowly going up, but I should have just gone and got the good one in the first place, and it wouldn't happen. It's not time for sleeping in these days. It's better to wake up. Yeah, I know that. But when you need your sleep, you need your sleep. Tech Diesel, lol, I thought you were angry with me when your stomach growled. That my stomach just makes so much noise. Although it really hasn't been doing that a lot lately either. Since I've eaten more meat than veg, my stomach has stopped grumbling, growling. The swelling, I think, is from the HCQ, because majority of my life, I've just eaten the majority of vegetables. Everything I've ever eaten has been majority vegetables, very like little meat, like a little tiny portion of meat and a big plate of vegetables. That's how I lived. That's how I ate. And now I've sort of gone, and I went to sort of vegetarianism towards veganism, because I was living with a housemate who was a vegan. And I just had so much I was in more pain. The more I went towards vegetables, the more pain I was in. And we were buying organic. So I don't know why. I was thinking, you know, and in the end I started looking on YouTube for different things, and then I came across the beef bone broth. And I've tried that, and since then, with the HCQ, I haven't really looked back. I haven't had that 7-hour a day feeling like I'm in labour pain. So it's got to be good for you. Just followed you. I will tweet you the J. Yeah, do that, John. Yeah. Serendipity me. Hello. Hope you're feeling better. Yes. What's my blood type? Oh, something. Oh, I don't know if positive or negative. I can't remember. Oh, thank you, Aussie lady. Oh, and thank you to, what was the name? April, who sent me a donation via PayPal. Thank you so much. I meant to do that at the beginning. I'll do it in the next video that I pre-record anyway, just so you don't miss out in hearing your name. I may have eaten the opposite. It's 7:53 p.m. in New Orleans. Getting cool. The moon is out. New Orleans. I was watching a murder mystery of someone in New Orleans. Someone who died or came from New Orleans or something. I like true crime. Always have, and always used to watch the TV shows and go, yeah, I don't think they're guilty, man. And what about the police officer and what he said, and what about this? I've been doing that for years. I'm 7:55 in Missouri. Oh, corn and wheat, yes. Stay away from GMO grains. Yeah, I even tried the breads with the gluten-free breads. I've tried gluten-free. I tried lactose-free. I tried, because they thought I had a celiac for a while. I was a celiac or something, and I had no problem eating anything before that. And then one day I could eat like a piece of toast, okay? One morning for a piece of toast for breakfast, I'd be fine. The next morning I'd have a piece of toast for breakfast, and in agony. I'll send you cigs, no problem. Is hydroxychloroquine over the counter in Australia? No, it's not. You've got to have a prescription, and you've got to get it from a specialist now, not just your GP. You've actually got to go to your GP, then go and see a specialist, and the specialist can prescribe it to you, but a GP can't. You mean opposite as in more meat than veg? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, see, people who eat a fair bit of meat seem to be a bit, they do well. And it depends on where you come from. Some people are great vegans. They can do it for years. Good on them. I'm not saying don't do that. I would never tell anyone what to eat. But, yeah, I just found for me, and maybe it's where I'm from, far northern hemisphere is where I'm from, and I heard that in Iceland, I think it was, that the main diet for Icelandic people is meat, because you can't really grow vegetables when it's snowing all over the place, and you'd need you'd need a glass house, and you'd need it heated, and you'd need to keep vegetables going, and to live naturally, to eat vegetables, you need stuff. Because in winter, there's a few vegetables that grow, but you can't have everything all of the time like we do now. Yeah, I avoid grains as much as I can right now. Hemp, not marijuana, is the best medicine according to Vedics. Yeah, well, there's things in hemp that apparently are good for you. Okay. Do not eat any diet food. 50% of the world is allergic. Sucralose, new name. Yeah, we have those organics. I think those organic sweeteners are really, really bad for you as well. Do you eat any diet food? No, I don't. I don't diet at all. I'm just eat what I need to eat. And I found that it's funny because I used to be tiny, and then I really started gaining weight in the last few years. And I expect it to be like the middle-age spread, it happens. But since taking HCQ, I've started dropping weight, and not massively, just I've noticed it. And I'm wondering if weight gain is inflammation from certain foods. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Do not take advice from me, but I just noticed it and have questions. And I really want them to do proper testing on this thing, because I think it is an anti-inflammatory, so it reduces swelling. So if you are a big person, it could be inflammation. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Kimmy's, I have IBS, gluten issues, causing leaky gut syndrome and fibromyalgia. Symptoms sound familiar. Yep. Yeah, I've got a lot of problems, but I've had a lot of things happen to me. Like when I was young and dumb, I had some bad stuff happen to me then. Then at 30, I had something that really knocked me, it calmed me down in a way. It's bad. I got beaten up, but it calmed me down. So work that out. Because I was a real hothead. And yeah, got severely beaten, and I've got photos and police reports and everything to back it up. I won't put it on because it's my next door neighbour actually, when it happened, took photos of me bleeding. It's gory. And everyone who's seen the photos has gone, oh, don't show. Oh. So, yeah, I've had a lot of things go wrong, and so I've got a lot of head problems, back problems, stomach problems, foot problems. If I was a horse, they would shoot me. That is a saying in Australia. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, because that old horse is no good, just broken. Oh, dear. Roundup, glyphosate. Yeah, I've known about Roundup and glyphosate and GMOs for at least 10 years. That's the first thing I started looking into because I was sick. And aspartame too, yep. It depends on how you want to say that. Aspartame, aspartame, causes IBS. Yeah, I didn't know that before I was sick, but I learned that after. Where was I living? My life's been that strange that I've moved on average every year in my life. And I've moved and I've tried to escape something. So I've slowly started down in Sydney and slowly made my way up the mountain and over the mountain and then back. So I was trying to run from something for many, many, many years. But in the last 10 years, I think I've settled down a lot. That's what I mean. I went from severe lefty to conservative, like a big swing. My whole life changed. Everything I thought changed. So it's homemade edibles are the best weed method. Yeah, I would, but it's so expensive here that to get a little bit of something out of a lot of it's kind of hard to do. Like to make the butter out of the stuff, you need a lot of stuff, and then it's so expensive you kind of go, do I really want to just make butter with that? Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works because I've never done it. Does Australia pay disability and welfare? Yes. And that is what I'm on, and I don't want to be on it, and I hate it. But, and look, you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. I appreciate it. I really, really do, because without it, I'd be on the street, curled up in a ball or dead. So, good night, Carolyn. Sorry about that. I'm a bit behind in my grow your own. We can't. We can get in trouble for it here. But yeah, disability and welfare, yes, and I am on that. So, and I don't want to be, because over here in Australia, some people make you feel ashamed for needing the government payment. But if you're sick, what do you do? Like, what do you do? I can't work. I worked up until the very last minute that I thought I could, and I couldn't even do a 4-hour shift at Coles. I was working at Coles in the supermarket because I just wanted something automatic that I didn't have to think because I was in so much pain. And so I couldn't even do 1 day a week, 4 hours a week, and I couldn't do it. I want the Medibeds. I want this all to come out. I want the cures to come. And I've seen the Medibeds where it's all wrapped in like a glass or Perspex and you go through something. And apparently 3 weeks worth or something will heal you. When you do it for 3 weeks, you're somehow it works with the heat, the light therapy that President talks about, and heals your body. So I'm really waiting for that to come out because my body's so broken that I need a fair bit of help. So I'm on it in the USA. That's the least they can do for me. They've been robbing us our whole lives. Yeah, well, when you look at your tax and you pay tax, and I paid tax and I worked and then I got very sick. Blueberries contain the same chemical makeup as aspartame. Yep. Lots of food, rhubarb, some other berries. I've just suffered for a month because they put them in a berry drink. Agony, muscles and bone. Oh, no. Heather, we don't judge. Oh, thank you. I hate being on it. Believe me, I don't want to be on it. And if I could get off it, I would. That's why I was kind of hoping this would turn into a job that I could do from home. But now the YouTube's doing a silly stuff. It's not happening, so. I'll have you and me both. Oh. Will the Medibed help heal hip socket? I don't want hip operation. Yeah, I believe it helps bones and everything. It helps everything. And when we've got the right food with the right, because I believe at the moment what the authorities tell us is good to eat is not. Okay, I think they've got it the wrong way. Turn everything upside down and you've probably got the right thing. So until we know exactly what we're supposed to be eating, which I think is going to happen, it's going to come out as well. And the therapies that they've got and medicines that aren't this pharmaceutical junk, then I think we'll be, I've heard that we will live pain-free until the day we drop. So no pain, no disease, growing very, very old, over 100, possibly 2. That's what I've heard. I don't know. That's what I listen to everything. And then as things are proven, then I'll can definitely say, yes, that's happening. But don't get steroids. No, I know, prednisone. They tried to give me that. They've given it to me for my skin problem, and it just didn't do anything. It didn't help. Maybe you could move. Can you be a dual citizen? I'm happy, though, you do get it, as I'm ill too. At 50, my husband was taken in front of me and I got hurt. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm all for med beds. Yeah. They've got to start bringing these cures out, mate. We need, there's a lot of us who are sick, and I know from the comments on my channel, there's a lot of people who are sick and we need help. Dan's been removed. Check out his younger lookalike, Weekend Warrior. Oh, I seen that. It doesn't look like him. God will reward you bigly. I hope so, but I don't think I deserve. I don't know. I haven't done anything really bad in my life other than hurt myself mostly. But there's one thing I've done, and I was only 15 and I didn't know any better, but now it makes me cry. It was the wrong, and it wasn't my choice. I did the wrong thing, and then something happened, and then something else had to happen or I was going to get kicked out. It's just, I don't even want to say it. Yeah, it's something the elite love doing, and at that time I didn't know it was the wrong thing to do. Put it that way. My mum made me do it. My mum marched me down there and said, you're not doing that. You're not living at home if you do. So, and it's probably the worst thing you can do. It starts with an A. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's closet skeletons suck. They do. But look, I have it makes me cry every now and then because I do, just think. And I think back and I just think, oh my God, what did I do? And yeah, I didn't know it was wrong. And I was too young and dumb. Yeah. But it's all right. Look, I've come to terms. I did it. I've come to terms with that. I'm so sorry, and I wish that had never. I would have preferred to, even as 15, I would have preferred to have a baby. Okay, so I would have preferred that to, leave school and have that hold me down, because what happened later than that was bad too. So it may have stopped some things from happening if I had have gone through. Yeah, I was a baby child. Yeah, I was. Babies having babies. I asked twice, scroll back up. Please answer my question. I'm me, that's right. Hang on. I'm me, that's right. That's right. I'm me. That's right. That's right. Wow, it's so far up I can't find it. Can you ask it again? Now I'm lost completely in the comments. Where am I up to? Repent, pray about it, have. Yep. All bodies replace each. Here goes my gut again. We love you. Oh, thank you. Here, bring this good stuff on. The amount of crap they force us on us, we need to give it back. Sickos, yep. Sweetie, me too. We are forgiven. You were young. Yeah, it's... And when you're 15, you're kind of like, I don't want to leave home. I don't know if I know where to go. Where am I going to go? Sorry, you had to go through that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to, like, I'm not bringing hopefully I'm not bringing it down. I don't want to bring it down, but you burned a church down when you were younger. Being a kid is a mental illness. Well, it's funny because I think even from the things we watch when we're kids tend to lead us a certain way. And it does, whether it's music, TV, movies. I know that I was heavily, heavily influenced. That's how I know about the brainwashing from an MK Ultra, because I could see, when I look back now, I can see how much I believed the TV, the news, music, and just went with the flow, you know, with everything that was going on, and party, and, you know, unbelievable. My poverty grocery budget has kept me from partaking excessively in packaged or processed foods. I'm underweight but no health issues. That's really good. Or in a way, it's good. Like that you're not that you're underweight but no health issues. That's really good. And yeah, not buying packaged or processed foods. The fresher we can buy, the better. I don't know what it's like where you are, but meat here is expensive. Like I think lamb's like something like $50 or $100 a kilo. It's somewhere in between $50 and $100 a kilo for lamb. Lamb cutlets. Pray about it. Guilt and stress make you sick. Yep. What's a closet skeleton? A skeleton's in your closet. Although, see, I'm so honest. I don't like even I might give people bloody ammunition, but I'd prefer to be honest about what I've been through. And one day I'll tell you the whole lot and you'll sit there and go, wow. So with pictures and everything. So, yeah, one day I might tell you the lot. I prefer to be face-to-face with people telling them, though. I feel funny on a camera doing it. Oh, thank you, Queen Bee. And I think I forgot to thank somebody else. Oh, True World. Oh, I did thank you. Yep, hydroxychloroquine over the counter in Australia. Yep. No, they don't. I said that too. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find out where I'm up to. I think many of us has done things we're ashamed of as part of life sometimes. Well, that's what I think. I think until we wake up, we don't know. And if we live most of our life, like I lived my first 40 years not knowing, or 38 years, maybe 36 years, not quite knowing. But then I started to know, and that's when I swung the other way and I started to realise and thought, oh, my goodness. So do people believe the good guys are winning? Yes. Can you check out the Glossary channel? Romney Stewart is awesome. And also search for Rowan, Lorraine, both your countrymen, very smart guys. Oh, okay. Hell, I'm 56, being evicted on welfare and having, oh, no. Oh, really? FemQ, is there any, like, hostels or not hostels, but organisations where they house people? I don't know what country you're in, but, oh, I'm praying for you. I hope you get somewhere to go. The truth is never a downer. No, we always learn from the truth. And I'm not afraid of the truth, because I cannot. If I tell a lie, you're going to know. You're going to know, because I cannot do. I haven't got a poker face. Is that the right way? I wear my heart. You can see everything on my face that I feel. Like the last live I had, someone asked me if I smoke pot, and I went, no. Now, if I do that, you know that is Jupiter's delight, don't you? No, I don't. No. And I cannot lie. So, Queen Bee, thanks for all you do. Hope you got my chat. I did. Thank you so much, doll. Extremely uncomfortable place to be at this age. Yep. It's not our fault they poison our water in every way and our bodies can't take it. Yep. I don't know what a skeleton closet is, but my sister's tactics for babysitting me was to lock me in a cupboard. Oh, no. In Canada, they're given another round of the C-19 money. Really? Wow. My mum turned super paranoid by the news of the 90s and early 2000s. She thought 9/11 was the end of the world. Yeah, I remember that day waking up and thinking, what is this movie? What if the coronavirus is a distraction to avoid the island? Yep. I think that's exactly. It's to take the focus off because other things are going on and they don't want us to know what's going on. So they brought CV and locked everybody down. I don't see any other reason now for any of it. There's no eviction clause now if you're in the US. I thought that was here too. Think when we take skeletons as luggage, we give heaviness to our spirits. Stay strong, sweetness, you're an angel to many. Thank you. But it was I only brought that up because I was sort of feeling like, you know, if people say like, God look after you and that, I think maybe not. I did something really bad. And even though I'm sorry, I just think, would I ever go to heaven, you know? I'd love to, but I just don't feel worthy. I don't feel worthy. That's what it is. But who knows? I could be. I just don't know. Heather, we've all done things we wish we could have a do-over. You're a good person, I can tell. Love you to pieces. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. On the blood type diet, blood needs meat. Oh, there you go. There you go. It could be in the blood type. Love is the greatest of all. It is. Yeah, all druggy places, you ain't doing that. Oh, no. So the housing hostel things they put you into are all druggy places. I wouldn't either. Depending on what country you're in, if you're in Australia, I know if you ring the Department of Housing and say you're homeless, they'll put you up in a hotel. Sometimes. More if you've got kids, I think, though. I don't know. But they did it for me one time. I was homeless for a couple of weeks. And they gave me a place my stomach's not going to stop. They gave me a place to stay, and it was a beautiful little place. And it was only for like a week or two, and then if you needed longer, you could ring and get longer, or they'd move you around. That's the only problem, is you may be moved around. I don't know, but there are places, if you ring some government services, may help, but I don't know. Even when you do know, you still make stupid choices. God knows I did. Yeah, exactly. I think we all we've all done stupid things. Like, let him without sin cast the first stone. None of us are angels, you know. Like, we've done. That's just that. You tend to learn when you try to study when you try to lie, you stutter. I've seen that, but it's gone. Okay, I'll start from here. Don't take Topamax. Your beautiful hair will fall out. Yeah, no, I want to keep my hair. That was another thing. When I was eating a lot of vegetables and very little meat, I started to get like a big bald spot. My stomach won't stop growling. Getting bald spots around here. But now that I've started eating more meat, the hair's starting, it's just baby hair, but it's starting to grow back. It could be the HCQ too. I don't know, but my hair's growing back. And I thought I was going bald. It's what's in your heart, not your past. Forgive yourself. I'm a wretch. Yes, I feel like that too. I'm a wretch. Jesus loves you. Oh, I hope he does. That's why God says repent and he will heal the land. Yep. I'm so proud you shared with us. It happened to my mum during World War II and she had no safe place to go. She shared with me before her death in 1992. God, Thank God she made peace with it. You will too. Yep. I think I have. I'm just really sad that it happened, I just, now thinking back on it, it's like, my goodness. And it could have also stopped me from getting in more trouble as a teenager. Because I got a lot of trouble when I was a teenager because I was naive. I was stupid. I was a dumb, immature teenager. I'm really naive, gullible. You name it. I just took people. I thought people were like me. I thought they were honest. I thought they were okay. And then I learned, whoa, they're not. I was sort of like cotton-wooled a little bit as a kid, Yeah, I don't know if anyone in Australia can put a link in to help with evictions. I don't know where you're from, actually, so. None are worthy, that's why Jesus went to the cross, yep. That's why I asked your blood type, yep. Oh, yeah, my stomach's just going to keep going. Next time I've got to eat because, see, it's morning here. It's 11:24 a.m. in the morning here in Sydney, Australia, and Sunday morning. So this seems to be a good time, but I might have to do two because the UK is asleep. Or it's very, very late in the UK right now, so it's hard to get the time right between Australia, the UK, and America. Everyone's different. We all do bad things that the people who keep doing it, yeah. Oh, here, have to eat the meat. Yeah, I think that it sounds like that's what it could be because I know there's certain people can't be vegans, and then other people can go, and it works brilliantly for them. And I'm like, why? I would love to not eat animals, but it just doesn't work for me. You are worth dropping everything and listening to or watch your show. Oh, thank you. Can you hear that? My stomach is just, yeah, don't have kids makes a huge difference in the States. Oh, okay, you're in the States. Oh, FemQ, I wish I could help you. Okay, Heather, God knew we were sinners. That's why he sent Jesus. Do you trust Joe Rogan? To an extent. I don't really know who he, like I do. I know who he is, but I don't watch him. But I know that he wakes a lot of people up, and look, anyone who's waking anyone up at this point, I think good on them, even God forbid Sean Atwood, but I think he's gonna come undone. That whole thing's blown. Just look up Sean Atwood Callie as a search on YouTube, and you'll come across a lot of videos done about them. There's more coming out on that too. I was so easily talked into stuff. Yeah. I was a bit of, I was both a leader and a follower. I was dumber than you, I'm sure. I don't know. Let's have a competition and see who was dumbest when we were younger. I was a moron in my younger days, yeah. But see, I was still one of those people who, like, the stuff I did, I got myself in trouble, not other people so much as myself. I was the one who copped it the most. And, yeah, I had some smarter friends than me. It wasn't anyone else. I was the kind of person who used to, like, I'd stick up for people who are getting picked on. I still do. I don't want to see anyone get bullied. I don't like seeing people hurt. If someone's crying, I'll go up and try and talk to them and put my arm around them. It wouldn't matter if they were a stranger in the street. If I saw somebody crying, I'd have to walk up and say, love, you all right? Do you want to talk? And try and help them. And that's just, I've always been that way. I'm kind of like the underdog, anyone who's having trouble, try and help them. But, yeah, I got myself in a lot of shit. Okay, we had bad bushfires last year, lots of rain going into LA. We had the same thing. Last year we were very dry, and this year we've had a lot more rain here in Australia. I've noticed so many more people have woken up in the UK because of that has woken. I said that at the beginning. This is going to wake a lot of people up on all different subjects, from pharmaceuticals to food to it's starting the whole thing. But pharmaceuticals mainly, and Bill Gates and Fauci and all those people have just been exposed. And I've been exposed for ashing on my table. I got it though. Okay. Sunday, Victoria, Australia, 11:26. Yeah. Turn on your dryer. I see it behind you. That'll warm you up. Yeah, I'm in my office laundry room. Well, I have a laundry room, but the dryer doesn't fit in the laundry because the laundry's tiny. I'm in a tiny house, so I've just got to fit things where I can fit them, you know. But yeah, that'd make a lot of noise, actually. Indian brandy was always a cure for tummy pain. My mum did that for me when I was 10. I had pain in my stomach when I was younger too. I did end up in the hospital when I was 10 years old in severe pain. And I remember I was at one of my mum's friends' houses and they did that. They gave me a little drink of brandy and I was only 10. But I think it did seem to settle my stomach down at the time, but it made me a bit, because I was only 10, so I was like, okay, I don't know how I feel right now. If we have an alien invasion, could it be possible for my mother-in-law to be abducted first? Oh, dear. Oh, some of you people are really good value. How if you could be describing me, we are all one. See, that's what I used to think when I was younger. I used to think, oh, people probably think how I do. You know, they care about people. They don't want to see anyone get hurt, or no one will hurt you, or, you know, and so wrong. Ash Police. Have I eaten dinner yet? No, it's morning time here and I haven't had my breakfast yet, which I should have done. Corona, don't scare me. I'll take my steak with the potato. I missed it. I missed some things here, so I'm trying. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up. With the potato and the Rona. This is the Great Awakening. Everything's happening to wake people up to global corruption. Yes. And no fake news. Aussie fans, keep up the great work. Oh, I'm trying. When I'm not flat out in bed just with the headache or something, that's the only thing that's going to stop me at the moment, because I think even if I've got stomach pains, there's a time when it's in between. You can sort of, and I'll just make videos until it adds up to a full video during the break times. So if you notice all different times in the bottom corner of my screen sometimes, then that's what's happened. So most people do not believe in weather engineering, but it's so true. Well, they are doing it. They have done it for a long time. I've known about that since I first woke up too. That was another one of the first things I looked at, with GMOs, fluoride, and weather manipulation. And they've been doing it for longer than we can imagine, I think. Stomach issues directly related to sexual abuse. I thought that too. I wondered if anything like that was, could be that, or the A word, the thing that I had that I didn't want to have, that I was forced to have, when I was young. I even thought of that and thought, is that why? And that's what made me accept it. I just went, right, okay, I've got stomach problems. I did something wrong to my stomach when I was younger. Okay, that's my punishment. So that's kind of how I thought. And it did make me come to terms with it in a way, but then, I'm just sort of sinking into my own, oh, well, I'm sick now, and that's why. But then the hydroxy came along and it was like, oh, whoa, okay, that's good. I think there's something wrong in there, because the minute I stop taking the hydroxy, the problem comes back. But with the Medibeds, I think whatever's wrong in there can be fixed by all the heat and light therapies and whatever other therapies, even radiation therapy to an extent, as long as it's safe. Arturo. Oh, thank you so much, Arturo Toledo. Heart controls the weather. Yep. Empaths feel more pain quickly and intensely. Yeah, I tend to get in quite intense pain very quickly. Love your good energy. Oh, thank you, Ellen. How did you manage to look at the YouTube video of the deep underground tunnel system? How did you manage to look at the YouTube video of the deep underground tunnel system where it was pulsating? I don't know. Take half an eyedropper of wild oregano oil under the tongue every day, and antiviral and antifungal, anti-cancer. Cleans your digestive system. Thank you, Gavin. That's pretty good. Where we go, one we go. Oh, how you going? Red-blooded American. How you going, mate? Actually, in Australia, they normally go, how's it going? How's it going? Or how are they hanging? Left or right? Oh, I don't know. Esper in a press briefing admitted to Jews. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I put a video up the other day. They admitted it. Our state is now open. Yeah, I heard Florida was open. Good, guys. That's excellent. Hi, Florida, 70. And in the 50s, Grandma said, grow tobacco, it'll never hurt you. Now I know all about all the chemical poisons in it. I'm sure she was right. Yeah, exactly. I think the tobacco on its own is not the problem. It's the chemicals they put in to keep the thing lit and whatever else they put in it. I heard it's either 400 plus or 4,000 plus extra chemicals they put in it. So Bush's, Clintons, Obama's, all pedophile, satanic baby killers. Yep, I think so. Well, there will be some that were working for our side, but they were so good at what they did we didn't know. So don't be surprised when some people maybe we think are bad may not turn out to be bad, if you know what I mean. Like, I think there's a small percentage who do the satanic stuff. They're a very small percentage. And the rest of them are just like either blackmailed or they're just deviates, the people lower than them, you know. But that's just my opinion. It might turn out there's a lot more than I think, and it could turn out there's a lot less than I think. I don't know. Just had a really weird storm with snow and rain, 3 hours, floods everywhere. I live near Menwith Hill, same thing as Pine Gap, Five Eyes, loads of helicopters in the middle of the night for days. Okay, on the Five Eyes thing, Australia's just about to be put straight into it. When this all comes out, and I think it's going to happen very, very shortly, there's going to be a lot of Australians caught up in it because of Five Eyes. And it's going to happen that's going to be one of the first things that happens. So just beware that half of our politicians may end up having to go to America to go to court. Oh, now I've got a skin on my cup of tea. I use full cream milk with extra cream, and it makes the skin. Okay. But oil of oregano is natural antibiotic. Okay. Do I use pink Himalayan salt for your minerals? I do. Please consider organic coffee enemas. Detoxes the liver. I've heard of them before. I was just really, I don't know. Evil is being removed on this planet as we speak. Have hope. Trust our great creator of all source. Yep, I agree. Evian is spelt backwards, is naive. Yep. That was me. weather. What's it like here? It's sunny with clouds rolling through, but cold. Took HCQ, travelling through malaria country. No effects, no sickness. Yeah, I'm not having any problems from it at all. And I had heart palpitations before I started taking it, and I had pain in the chest, and I was getting kidney pain too, and it was all from my gut. I thought that anyway, but it stopped when I got into the hydroxy. The palpitations went. Whatever was going on with the kidneys, the pain that I was getting has gone. The stomach pain's gone. I don't get as many headaches. I still get them, but I don't get as many headaches as I used to. It's helped with a lot of things. Even the energy levels. Okay, let's get back to this. Tea sounds good. Tea's lovely. My candle's gone out. Keeps my cuppa warm. So my tea's going to go cold quick. Trump is a billionaire actor. Think about it. Heather, tell us how to make a proper cup of tea. You put your tea bag in, you boil your kettle, and you put your sugar in too. You pour your water in first and you stir it to get the tea coming out. And then you pour the milk in with extra cream, and it's beautiful. Oh, my God, I've never tasted it with... You've got to have cream in a cup of tea to understand. I would never have thought to put cream in tea. But we've got this milk here that has extra cream in it, like the old style the milk bottles used to get delivered with the cream on top. We get that now here, and it's beautiful. Do I have any mods? I do have one at the moment. Serendipity Me is a mod. Skippy the bush kangaroo, yes. Alexander Downer, a lot of trouble. He's not the only one, though. I think there's a lot more involved than just Alexander Downer. Don't get me wrong, I'll bark at a rabbit hole just to find the bunny, though. Glad I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better, I'll tell you. Heather, what's up with Sean Atwood? I'll watch him. There's a lot going on with Sean Atwood. He had Callie, his girl, on his channel, who was apparently trafficked. I don't know if she is or not, but dear me. She was apparently trafficked, but she's working as a prostitute, and she was running from the traffickers, but she had a page on a porn site, and she was vlogging on her channel exactly where she was at certain times. So if her traffickers wanted to get her, it would have been as simple as that. Not only that, what Sean and Callie did with the prank, they've taken most of the videos down now. I've got a couple of them. But I think they've been deceiving people for money. And I think the best thing they could do right now is all of them, Sean and Callie, both get out and say, look, we made a mistake. We're in a relationship. We did the wrong thing. Okay? It would still work out better for them than to continue the rubbish they've gone on with, trying to ignore it. And it still wouldn't make Sean any better in my eyes now, or Sonia for that matter. Callie, I don't know if she's a victim of this or part of it. Like, I think she's been brought in by Sean. Maybe he hired her services and then said, you're going to be my trafficked person. And so, because every interview he's done with her, he's got some of the interviews with Callie on his channel now. They go back a few months. Go and watch them. It looks like he's coaching her on what to say. And you just got to look at it and have a really critical, take the abuse and story that you're hearing out of it and just look at their faces and their expressions. And he's lied, and there's nothing, I don't know if he can come back from that. Sean was a drug dealer. He was also a trader. Trader during the day and a drug dealer at night. And he was apparently facing 200 years and got 6. How? That's what I want to know. He served 6 years of a 200, supposed to get 200 years. And I don't know, maybe I just think gatekeepers, that's all I think. I just don't know. Atwood is useless. Yeah, I read that. England has control of your country. Yeah, well, we're supposed to be under England rule, but at the moment I think it's going beyond that. And now I think we're going to end up having the US ruling us, or at least setting us up to rule ourselves. And I hope that's the way it's going to go. I'd rather live under the US Constitution, I'll tell you that. Five Eyes includes Rudd, Julia Gillard, Julie Bishop and Turnbull. I would love to see them all go. I knew that when Julie Bishop resigned, I knew that right then and there she's part of it. Kevin Rudd, Julia Gillard, Turnbull, they were all bad people. I knew. But Kevin Rudd, I used to like him because that was when I was asleep. I didn't know. And he used to remind me of the little man on the Mr. Sheen can. I don't know if anyone knows what Mr. Sheen, it's a furniture polish. And the little man is like nearly bald with glasses on, and he reminded me of Kevin Rudd. Kevin Rudd reminded me of him. I'm of the opinion that the absence of all Western big pharma meds will and adopt naturals at all costs. I agree. Gillard gave millions to the Clinton Foundation. She did. Sorry, Sean, is as dodgy as they come. Yeah, I know. I found that out. And I sort of had a feeling for a while. And then when he did that prank, it proved it to me. It still shocked me a little bit. That's why I talk about it. I wouldn't bother otherwise, but because I was watching him when he was doing the Epstein stuff, and then he did that, it made me question everything he'd ever done. So I started looking deeper into him and come up with all this weird stuff going on with him. So, yeah. My friend is on 65 acres. Oh, I love 65 acres. I got a friend out west who's on 44 acres. And I love it out there. I love it. Just got rolling hills and then you got just bush. So Sean Atwood has so many videos. When does he go to the loo? Yeah, well, he does. I think he does a lot more than that. I think he parties at night. I think he's I'm not one to speak, but I think he's on drugs, and I mean strong. The way he talks about the Epstein things, and he gets a really, really wide mouth, and his teeth start showing, and he looks like a bit of a vampire, and then his eyes go, and it's like, and he gets a bit excited talking about it, and it's like, mate, like I'm more likely to go, oh, okay, children were abused and try and like monotone it nearly because it's something I really don't like reading, but I feel we have to know. But him, he gets excited reading all this stuff. So, yeah. Where are we up to? Medication is provided us in nature by God. I agree with that. All this stuff going on in Australia astounds me. Yeah, it does me too. I'm sitting here going, what the? Wow. Trump has control of Australia. We're a subsidiary of Washington, D.C. Corp. Trump took Fed Bank and CEO of Virginia Corp. Yeah, I thought that. That's what I had read. I'm happy to read I'm not the only one having issues sleeping, and when I do, it's strange dreams, strange energies I pick up sometimes through the day. Yeah, I get that. And someone can't seem to trust Charlie Ward. I just say trust your instincts, your own instincts, that they will eventually lead you right. He always rubbed me wrong. I could never watch him. Try quantum frequencies. Think Rife. Put on binaural beats when go to bed. Yeah, 432 hertz, I think it is the most natural one. And actually, the board, once they posted a piece of music on the 17 board, and it's called Above and Beyond Flow State Mix or something. It's 432 hertz music. And when I listen to that and go to bed, I'm gone straight away. But see, I have a problem. I tend to put on like true crime before I go to bed. Then I'm laying there going, I've got to hear what they're going to... I mean, I can listen to it in the morning. I just think, no, I've got to hear what they're going to say. And the CSIRO, Julie Long, are involved with Wuhan labs. Yeah, the CSIRO are so corrupt. I remember I'm not allowed to email them anymore. I emailed them about GMOs and said, how dare you get that stuff out of our food and do not experiment with us on GMO. And I'm sick and I've got stomach problems, and unless you want to get stomach problems, and and they ended up saying, please do not contact us anymore. I'm like, yep, corrupt CSIRO. Okay, what else have we got? Atwood is a good guy. Well, as I said, it's up to you. You listen to who you want to, and I'm surprised by the extreme left around me. There doesn't seem to be any discernment or discussion. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem right now. The left are not using discernment at all. They're following what they're hearing. And it's scary and it's sad. I see Charlie's Ward name everywhere on YouTube, but can't bring myself to watch him. Well, I've got people here who do watch him, and I don't mind. I don't want to tell anyone who to watch. It's up to you. And like even Sean Atwood, even though I think the way I do, and a lot of people think that way, but there's still people who watch him, and it's up to them. So I can't. Yeah, I don't tell people who to watch. I don't want to be that person, Are there food shortages there? Not that I've noticed. Like there's some things that we can't get, but not really food shortages. I wish I can use HCQ. I read has health benefits for fibromyalgia sufferers and autoimmune. Yes, it is for autoimmune diseases. When I was talking to my doctor recently about getting the refill prescription, and he said, you must have an autoimmune disease if it works. And I said, well, it works, okay? I know it works on me. It helps me. And then he said, well, you must have an autoimmune disease. So maybe that's part of it. I've been hit in the head a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's something wrong. Britain's largest ecstasy bust, I believe, Sean Atwood. There you go. The ones that are awake have sleep problems for sure, yeah. Those who know who are awake. Those who are awake and know can't sleep. Avoids Russell J. Gould like the plague. Good evening from Alaska. Hello, Bri. Hev, what do you think Joe Biden will turn up for the debate Tuesday? I would be surprised, and he would have to be on drugs or something if he's going to turn up and speak. That's one thing I really want to see is a debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, because Trump would wipe the floor with him. But they could put him on drugs and make it like speed or something. I've got the back door open because of my cats. Otherwise, they'll knock on the door and want to go in and out all the time. Australia is now under Trump's control. Yep. Julia Gillard, not even her dad liked her. Yep. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you, Ben. It's awesome. That is how Grandma made tea. She used canned milk, condensed milk with the whole milk. Yeah, exactly. What's the deal with Russell J. Gould? I don't know who. I know the name. Oh, I'm way back in the shivers. Okay. If you want to say the word, but you don't want to say, you say shivers or sugar honey iced tea or sugar, just sugar on its own, because that'll work. Y'all don't fluoridate water in Oz, do you? Yes, there is fluoride in all of our water. Have, I believe, Sean Atwood, biggest ecstasy bust in Britain. Yeah, well, he got busted in Arizona, didn't he, as well? He was facing a lot of charges. They're dropping now, are they? Oh. The royal family is gone. The Queen, Philip, Charles, Edward, all executed under Trump. We return to common law, admiralty laws for corporations dealing with dead men. Us, yep. Okay. We have to understand the world has been deceived. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of the stuff we think we know is wrong. I really do. My wife, Candace, she says hi and she loves your show. Oh, thank you. Hey, Candace, how you going? Helping others is how we help put out positive energy. I help people as well, even if I go without at times. Yeah. Yeah, I would too. If I see someone having trouble walking, or like a little old lady with a big trolley trying to steer, I'll help her. I'll say, do you want some help? And just try and help people. I don't know. Yeah, it's just something you do. One of the things I do appreciate about him is he lets the people he interviews talk, don't interrupt them too much. Yeah. This fly is just, wherever you are, just stay there, mate. Yes, this is not a place to be. Horses. Okay, maybe I'm off on the porridge oats for brekkie. Ooh, when I eat oats, oh, pain. Ooh. If you Google UK common law, there's a website. It supersedes the Crown. Do pollies vaccinate their own family? No, they just go on TV and pretend. If you've seen one of ours in Queensland, she pretended to get a vaccination. They didn't even take the cap off it. They were like, that. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone again. They were like, that, it's done. And it takes longer than that to give someone a needle. Do you have high calcium? No, not that my blood's pretty, like, they can't find anything wrong with my blood either. All my levels are great. So I don't go on, I don't know. A lot of their blood tests, I don't know. They always come back perfect. So, and the doctor's sitting there going, and I'm sitting there going, well, there's something wrong because this is not imaginary, mate. I'm telling you. Always afraid I'll miss something if I sleep. Oh, FOMO, fear of missing out. Yeah, I think that too. I think when I go to sleep is when America and the UK are awake and they're posting and I'm asleep, and I'm like, wake up the next morning, I'm starting to, right, line all these, watch later, and then just watch them all in a row. I even have to double speed it sometimes. I'm not double speed it, 1.25 speed to listen to them all because there's not enough hours in the day. What do people think of JCK, a new YouTuber? Thought she was legit till I heard her say she'd been on shows with Charles. Never heard of her. Him, her, yeah. I'm finding it hard to follow a lot of truthers on YouTube these days. There's a few I trust now. So many are starting to turn. They said that will happen. They said a lot of people will turn against it or just fall away because nothing's happened. They think nothing's happening. But I'm in it for the long haul. I want to see what happens at the end here. I stopped trusting Atwood, so I don't watch it nor send his videos to others. With you, it's the opposite. Your videos are always great. Thank you, Estella. Yeah, I used to promote him on Facebook. And I think even in the beginning I mentioned him here on YouTube. That's why I had to say something. Because if I'm promoting someone and then I find out they're a liar, I'm going to have to say something. Well, I don't have to say anything, but I just let people know that I've got a bad feeling and I'm not going to watch them anymore. And Crunch777, thank you for everything you do. Thank you, guys. I thank you for watching. I don't care who people watch. Even the people that rub me the wrong way could drop a nugget. Exactly. You just don't know. Where have we got here? Do you plant seeds to grow fruit and vegetables? Well, I've just moved here, and none of the actual growing times were right. Like, I haven't been able to grow anything yet. Also, there's not a lot of dirt out there. It's rocky ground and sandy. So I'd probably have to build a garden, I'm thinking, put good soil in, and I just don't know if I want to do it in a rental house. See, I'm renting, so yeah, I might put up a little veggie garden, make my own one that you can like take away when you go, so that they don't get upset for putting a garden in or anything. I don't know how they go. I could ask the real estate, and they'll probably say, "Yeah, go ahead," you know. Okay, what have we got? No mask now, First Amendment, religious freedom works 100% of the time. Yeah, I just tell them I've got anxiety, can't wear one. I don't know, if you've ever had someone put their hand over your mouth and nose and try to stop you breathing, you'll understand why that could be a problem. Geez, I've had a lot of stuff happen to me, eh? Well, it made me who I am now, and I like who I am now, so there you go. Watch Ice Age Farmer. He's a great YouTuber who follows the food trail straight from World Newspaper. Do you have bone spurs or get kidneys? I've got kidney stones before, but I don't know about bone spurs. Okay, I think Joe is going to get the Rona. Joe Biden. Where are we? Okay, I'll just do the one that Rothschilds are the Joker, not royal at all. I worked with one. She was a biatch. Oh, they're all. Yeah, the 1% are not nice. Helped an old couple with shopping trolley. The next thing, parking inspector said, "I'll miss your car." Oh. Okay. Just found you this evening. Hello from Bloomington, Indiana, in the almost center of the United States. Wow. Hey, Andrew, how you going? It's good to have you guys, because you guys are from everywhere. We're all from everywhere. Well, I don't know if you heard McAllister TV. We come from the salons and the gyms and the supermarkets and the factories, and we came from everywhere. And here we are, looking for the truth. Heather, coffee enemas and intermittent fasting. Do I have a stalker in my comments? I read so crazy stuff the other night. You're good. Oh, don't report this stalker, that person. I don't know who they are, but yeah. It'd be all right if they just changed their name and stopped calling me wifey, but that's all. Hey, have love from Ireland. Have you watched any of the Tori Says show? I've tried to ask you this before. She seems legit, and many people try to discredit the people who made Shadowgate. Yeah, I don't watch Tori Says. I did watch the one that they put out, and I got a funny feeling from it, and I don't watch her. So I don't really know. I can't say. We've all been lied to, so very few have got it right. Yeah, that's what I think too. Hey, Dawn from Northern Ontario, Canada. I never catch you live, but watch all your videos. Oh, thank you. That's why I decided to do this one this morning, because I thought most of the time when I do it, if it's at nighttime, it's too early in America for anyone to tune. Like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock, depending on where you are in the US. And I don't want to leave people out, but I can't get the UK and the US at the same time and me be awake unless I get up in the middle of the night and do one, which you never know. It could happen. I could have a late night Can't sleep. I'm going to go live. You never know. I think we have to be open. We can't just trust one side. It's a grim reality to the hierarchy. People don't realise it's all controlled by those at top level. Trump and opposition, but people don't. If you eat oats and you have pains, you should be doing coffee enemas. Oh, okay. Follow your heart, I'd say, is normally correct. Yep. You need to put raised beds. Yeah. Yep. If I'm going to grow food, I'm going to have to. If you look on the label of any food that you buy in the stores, I have calcium chloride as an ingredient. Calcium chloride causes calcium to leach from your bones. Oh, that's not good. Kylan? Fuck you too, mate. Sorry, guys. I don't normally do that, but just someone wrote, fuck you, bitch. Sorry. Yep, okay. Okay, I have a funny feeling about Tory so-theatrical Alex Jones' sister. Cheers from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada. Did I say that right? Saskatchewan. Oh, Saskatchewan, Canada. I hope I said that right. I know the word. Okay, I'm going back to... Oh, who's a bitch? Hang on, block that bitch. Who? Okay, I can't see. Unless that person was not calling me a bitch and someone else, I'm sorry then for sticking my finger up. Wow. The one who middle fingered me, yeah. Or someone just wrote, fuck you, bitch. And I thought, wow, I've never seen that one before. So I thought I'd do it back. I think it was a guy. It was Kayun or someone. I can't even say it. They're not worth it. Fight nice, you guys. Oh, dear. Okay. Saw the Pope bend and kiss the Rothschild's hands on TV. Yep. I saw that a long time ago. I'm sure that was old footage. I block them. Yeah, I will block them. I would second what Heather just said. Fasting and coffee enemas. Great idea to do 3-day fast and reset your digestive system. Yeah, I've heard of fasting and that. And I can only do that when I eat meat. Because the meat sits in my stomach and keeps me full for hours and hours. And if I have a bit of steak, it doesn't even have to be much, and that's all I have to eat, it will do me for hours. Whereas when I eat vegetables, I can eat them and then an hour or two later I'm hungry again and I'm going for then sugar, and stuff like that. So just for me, I think meat works better for me. Ring family in Melbourne every 2 days. Keep an eye on them. Completely locked up. Can't go more than 5 kilometres papers travel if you work. Oh, my God. Hi, Eva from Greece. Isn't drinking coffee like an enema? That's what I thought. Do I have gastroparesis? I don't know. Yeah, I do apologise if you were calling someone else a bitch and I stuck my finger up and said F you. If you were F-ing someone else, I'm sorry, but yeah. I don't like trolls. I don't like people picking on anyone else either, so. Okay, where are we up to? Michael Jackson. That's true. I investigated his death for years. Michael Jackson's alive too. Yuck. Go to Santa Surfing on YouTube and John Q on Galt on Twitter. I can't wait till Hollywood burns. Yep. So I've got to get a new microphone so you don't hear me sniff. I've got sinus problems too. Because I don't have a cold. I just keep my nose blocks up though. Look, it's all red. I did a 7-day fast with herbal supplement and distilled water. Unbelievable the amount of energy I gained. Well, I drink distilled water all the time, even in my cuppers now. I just go to instead of going to the tap, I go to the Noble's water and fill my kettle up with that now. So I'm not getting fluoride anyway, other than from the shower when it hits your skin. And your skin's one of the biggest organs on your body. It's going to absorb through there too. Speaking of tummy problems, I've become allergic to milk, not lactose intolerance. Ate a bowl of cereal, lactose-free, milk, sweating, nausea, explosions. Yeah, see, I don't get that problem. I have an opposite problem. I think if I'm taking you the right way, Rachel, that is. Okay, what have we got? Have you seen the new video of the Pope vanishing from the window? Yes, I did. I actually showed that on my channel. It was quite a while ago now. I fixed fibromyalgia through divorce. Oh, dear. Didn't Trump declare KKK and Antifa terrorists in the last day or two? He probably did. See, I haven't been able to read for 2 days because of my headache, and I felt like I was going to throw up, so I can't even look at, like, I can put a video on and leave it, but I couldn't read anything. So until last night, I started to read, and I did hear rumours that the KKK and Antifa were being designated as terrorists. So Diana is Ondine de Rothschild, married a cousin and has 4 daughters now. Also heard she and Charles have a secret daughter, and Doc used one of her eggs. Oh, that's an interesting one. Dairy, allergy, very common. We aren't baby cows. Yeah, I know. But you know what? I think the reason people are having dairy problems is because we homogenise and pasteurize our milk. If we drank raw milk, which is starting to come out now here, we can get Jersey cow milk, full cream, full raw, and it's only just started because we were not allowed to drink raw milk here. They kept saying it was going to cause diseases, and that I think it's because it's full of vitamins. There is also a medication you can get that is colostrum from the milk of a cow, which is also known to help with cancer and other diseases as well. And I can't remember. It's got 3 initials, I think. It's the name of it. And I can't remember what it's called, but it's Clostridium. Is it Clostridium? The colostrum. Yeah, the colostrum from the cow's milk, which is the thick, the bits that you need when you're first born that comes out that you drink. Bovine colostrum. Yes, that's it. It also protects the stomach from NSAID drugs. And Diana has a Q on a gravesite. Yes, and so does, who else? JFK, is it? JFK Jr.? I like the Angela Merkel Hitler connection theory. Not sure if true, but makes sense. Raw milk is illegal in Canada. There's a reason that raw milk was illegal, because they're trying to help us, keep us sick, I think. And they're deleting comments here too, guys. I'm seeing a lot of comments in here saying held for review, or they're trying to delete them. What if they're playing us from both sides, hiding these stars, and this sets up the one world order? Isn't just Sarah one world order? We need proof. Yeah, I agree. Look, I'm watching for everything. But yeah, Jasara was not the one world order. That was not right. What the one world order was going to be was a limited basic income. It wasn't going to be enough to live on. And so Jasara's a bit different than that. That's just what I think. I don't know. As I said, I really don't know. But we just we have to keep our eyes open and see what happens, just follow it along until we know for sure one way or another, and we can decide then for ourselves what we want to do. Is it true that in Greece you can be charged with attempted murder for coughing or sneezing on someone under the new BS COVID laws? Oh, really? Bovine colostrum, yep. Oh. We had a jump. I think libtards have mad cow disease. That was JFK Senior, was it? Okay, yep. Who had the Q grave site? Yep. There's a blood red moon over Michigan at this very moment. Can anyone else see it in your parts of the world? No, it's daytime here. It's 12 o'clock daytime right here, midday, or just past it. So no, there's no moon that I can see, and I've only got a small amount of sky I can see out my window. So Canada has a dairy cartel. Yep. I now understand my indoor cat. Canada's dairy is insane. Well, it's pretty much the same here. I think the supermarkets were doing things with the farmers and they weren't giving them any money, and it was ridiculous. And then it doesn't help that when we have milk from cows, that the cows are vaccinated as well. That worries me, because then it's not organic. I don't know. I think without that, there probably wouldn't be such a reaction to dairy and things like that. So, okay, what have we got? Just be happy don't get your dairy from China. They put linoleum in it and it's been killing babies. They have dairy smuggling in China just so they can have the real thing. That does not surprise me. Buy vegetable seeds and store them. I already have. I'm in Michigan, just looked outside and the moon doesn't look like that. Yeah, sometimes it just depends on where you are. The moon can look different from different places, I think. Just looked at the moon from here in Indiana, nothing unusual in its appearance. Activated charcoal is awesome for toxins and it's cheap. Yep. I think I can get that from my fireplace. I don't know about the activated, but it's charcoal. Grow your own hemp. I don't even know if you're allowed to grow hemp here. China has an article that states they turned on the 5G on the date they claimed CV came out. Well, I've got my 5G on now. It's been on since yesterday afternoon, last night. And I haven't dropped yet. So just keep an eye out. Then you'll know. And then you can go hard with the 5G. McDonald's have fetal baby tissue in its meat products. Yeah, I believe that too. Just read Boris has said that Barbados was forced by China to lose Barbados. Where'd I get Barbados from? We have Barbados here. It helps people. It was forced by China to lose the Queen as its head of state. I'm on the Canada-Michigan border and it's raining here, so no moon. Me and my wife are in Detroit, Michigan, and yes, it's half or three-quarters blood moon. Wow, okay. Beautiful red sunset here in California. We can buy steaks from Australia. Wow. Where's that? Oh, now I've lost it now. We can buy steaks from Australia. It's good meat. And you know what Australia does? We export a lot of our meat and then import rubbish from China and stuff. Greece has some screwed up laws. Milk contains pus and antibiotics. Yeah, if it's organic, it shouldn't, but... John Wayne, thank you very much. Open your Bible and start to memorize some verses. It will help you with your health. Yeah, I did it a few years ago. I haven't really. I've got to turn on my phone, and because I'm having trouble reading now because of my eyesight, especially the Bible with its tiny little words. So I might have to put. You can get it on YouTube. Someone reading it to you. It goes for hours. Each chapter goes for hours. The whole thing goes for probably days or weeks if you try and listen to the whole thing. But you can listen to one book at a time. So, but wait, we've been knowingly injected with aborted fetal DNA also. We didn't consent to that because we didn't know at the time. Yeah. It's in everything. It's if you get vaccinated at all, then you've got aborted fetal tissue. And that's what made me, yeah. God, what did they do? Grass-fed meat, grass-fed free-range meat goes overseas. That's the good meat. Yeah, exactly. Do I meditate? I pray. I think it's the same type of thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if meditating and praying is the same thing, but I do pray. And I do it a couple of times a day. Lately, I have been doing it a couple of times a day. 5G is going to be our second wave. I don't know. I think they've got two types of 5G going. They've got the dangerous one, which is what China have, and Huawei, that system. But I don't know about our 5G. So it's on and I'll find out. Because the speed of the 5G was a lot quicker. My home internet speed is quite slow. So I had to flick on the 5G to get nearly double the speed. It nearly doubled the speed of my internet. So we'll see how we go. How do you highlight the name of the person you're replying to? I don't know, because I've tried to do that for a long time and I was never able to. They're offering 5G in Canada through XploreNet. As far as I know, that's the only one. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Listen while sleeping. Changing 5G to 432 hertz. That's what we need. Have Huawei 5G is bad. Australia was the first to stop China 5G. Big explosion. Yeah, the factory blew up. The Huawei factory. The technical where they invent everything. You type at and then person's name to highlight them, apparently. Although I've tried that before and it didn't work for me and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Remember, a large part of your brain is in your stomach. 80% of serotonin, I can't say that word. Norepinephrine and dopamine are made there. Could explain why meat is good in your case. I just find it's soothing. It doesn't hurt to eat like other things do. A lot of vegetables do hurt my gut, and I don't know why. Anyone's stocking up on toilet paper before the next wave? That was bad. Huawei blew up in China. Do you believe in angels? Yes, I do. I don't believe we can necessarily see them, but I think we have like a guardian angel type thing. I don't know. But I do believe in angels. God has the angels with him, as far as I'm aware. You highlight the name by typing the @ sign in front of it with no space, and then just put their name straight away after the @. At UN, some speaker talked about killer tech today. I'll try and find the link. Oh, cool. Whoa. I jumped again. Coronavirus surge means massive child tunnels found, Sydney. Oh, okay. That could be what that's about then. They're in the sewage system. Oh, God, the poor things. Try cutting out potatoes. I'm Irish. Do you know how hard that is? I've eaten potatoes all my life. I know you're not supposed to. I know they can be bad for you. So, when I just eat meat on its own is the best for me. Just meat, no vegetables, just meat. A bit of steak. And I'm happy and I'm content and I'm full and I don't feel hungry for hours and hours afterwards. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but could be the blood type thing. Just when you go grocery shop and have them paper bag it so when you run out of toilet paper, you get plenty of brown bags. Raw milk, get it, colostrum. Yep. Have I heard of call for an uprising and hacking the headlines? I've heard of both of them, and I used to watch a call for an uprising. I don't know why I don't anymore. I think I was unsubscribed from them, come to think of it. So that happens and you don't even notice. Some channels you won't notice that you're unsubscribed from. Like I've just noticed. Because I was subscribed to a call from an uprising, so I don't know what happened there. I haven't seen them for years. Come on, people, donate £5. It's quick and simple and it's helping this channel. Awesome, honest and refreshing. Oh, thank you, John. Use a symbol. When you go, I've read that. Sorry, guys. Download free phone app for EMF. There's one out of France and good info just for your own knowledge. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Thanks, Pablo. Veggies have been soaked in poison. Zucchinis are really bad government direction, even organic. Yeah, I heard they were actually soaked in like a bleach to keep them from rotting quick. But that bleach, there is a food grade. There's a food grade one too. I don't know. Why do people think politicians and celebrities have been executed? Is there any proof for this? Sorry, but evidence is more important than believing in good faith. Well, that's what we have to wait for, to get the confirmation. And we are waiting for it. We know it's coming soon. We just don't know when. Guardian angels are real. I agree. I was having stomach issues. I gave up dairy and butter and feel better. Well, that's good. That's good that it worked for you. But yeah, I've done that and it was worse. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Yeah, hopefully when this is over, we'll know what is safe to eat. And if you think back to hunters and gatherers, okay, if you think back to then, most vegetables you would have to dig for or look for, and short of growing your own, I don't know how you would have come across vegetables. It would have been more meat, I think. And I just think some places are more, or some bodies are more, the meat is more adaptable to certain bodies, and other people can go vegan and vegetarian and have no problem at all. And I don't know why. And that's what we need to find out, like the truth about food. And hopefully remember when Pelosi wore toilet paper earrings right before the shortage? I thought that was I thought someone photoshopped that. First name Mike. Thank you so much. Message retracted. Did they delete your message? What? Did they do that or did you do that? So you did a super chat and the message has gone. It says message retracted. It's all right if you've done it, but if they've done it, that's rude. I don't know if anyone remembers the Comedy Company. That's rude, isn't it? Josephine, her name was. And if you have never heard of it, look up Comedy Company. If you're in the US, there's some. Australia used to have really good comedy shows in the 90s, and God knows what happened, mate. What happened? What happened to the earth? Broccoli and sprouts are great antioxidants. Butter substitutes are not good, I know that. So margarine is not good. It has to be butter. If you ever seen the making of margarine, before they put the yellow colour in it, it's grey. It looks. That stopped me. I watched that, and that stopped me from eating margarine completely. Only deaths I've heard of reported a few celebs and RGB. Here's some different things with what's going on that make more sense to me. Yep, okay, yep. Follow the bouncing ball. Just which ball do you follow? Huh? Okay. How about fruit? Maybe we should be eating fruit. Yeah, I have a problem with fruit as well. God, I get heartburn from oranges and oh my God. I have a problem eating fruit and vegetables, I swear. I swear. And I've never been a fruit person. When I was little and growing up, I never really liked fruit that much. It'd be nice to have really local supermarkets to buy us made products and get fresh non-GMO. I'd like to go to farms and shop from a farm. Have you all in Oz noticed unusually quiet in your celebrity-type political community as crickets here in the US since before Christmas last year? Some of them are quiet and some of them aren't. Well, most of them I think are pretty quiet. The only one that I can think of was Magda Sabansky, who got up and did an ad for COVID saying wear the mask, and she was playing netball on her own in a gym or something, and it was just weird and creepy. Comedy Company, yep. Con the Fruiterer, he was excellent. I used to love Con the Fruiterer and Josephine, and I don't know if it was a Comedy Company or Fast Forward. There was a few of them, and geez, they were good. JFK Jr. is alive, so is Elvis. Jury's out on Michael Jackson, Diana. Goodness, can 2020 get any weirder? It is like that, isn't it? Oh, thank you, E-Train. Hi, hun. Love all you do and your clips. Keep up the good work. Where we go, when we go. Oh, yeah. Has anyone watched Shaking My Head Productions' theory about both sides being corrupt? Not saying I trust him, but puts out some interesting stuff. Yeah, well, both sides are corrupt. I think Trump has come in. He's an outsider. As far as I know, he's an outsider. He's not part of their little group. He is rich, but he's not part of their little group. And it has been both sides that have been corrupt the whole time. And that's what we're going to find out. Full Frontal's a bit later than the Comedy Company. Yep. We live in a satanic debt slave system. That's why everyone is sick. Yep. Can we bribe the nurse into not giving us the vaccine, just putting us down for it? Yeah, I'll just be saying, are you going to sign this waiver that says, not a waiver, are you going to sign this that says that if anything goes wrong with this vaccine, you're going to take full responsibility? And I don't think they would even jab you with it then. If they do, I'd punch them in the face because they're about to assault me with a needle. I'll punch them in the face. Not giving me a vaccine without my approval. That's like assault to me. They're assaulting me with a needle. I'm going to fight back. Could take chlorella for your greens. What was that? Never mind about growing fruit and veg. I'll still grow it. Surely there's something I can eat. Surely. Make butter at home, pour milk into a jar, close the lid and shake. Takes about 5 minutes. Really? Would that have to be with raw milk? Where we go on, we go. Trump took all the gold from the Vatican, 170 airplanes. I love him. Yes, as far as I can see, he is a good guy at the moment. He really is. Cream, not milk, to make butter. Sorry. Yeah, cream. Yeah, if you whip cream too much, you make butter out of it. Hey, that'd be cheaper than buying butter. Just buy a bottle of cream and whip it to death. Wonder why the Amish aren't wiped out from COVID. Lol. They like, what pandemic? And I heard a lot of them, and they don't normally vote, are going to vote for Trump. I heard, I don't know if it's true, but all I know is I need a med bed ASAP. I'm so sick of being sick. I hear you. I hear you. Either sick or pulled something or back hurts or neck or head or... I swear, if I was a horse, they would shoot me. That's simple as that. Deep state can't control Trump. That's why they want him out. Yep. And even here in Australia, they don't want Trump in because he's about to expose a lot of them. And in the UK and every other country, none of them want him in there. I know that's why our media have gone against him and everyone hates him. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people here in Australia don't like him. A lot of my friends that I've known from school don't like him. And I believe that's the media. I mean, you don't have to like him to like what he's doing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what to say to people because they're just believing the mainstream media and they won't listen. So now it's up to them to wake themselves up because I've tried. I've been trying for 10 to 12 years to wake people up on Facebook, and some have, but others are just stuck there and harder to find raw milk than weed in Canada. It's the same here. It's only just started coming out here. And I've wondered that for years. I've thought, why can't we have at least the option to buy raw milk instead of homogenized and pasteurized? Because when they do all that, they've taken all the good stuff out of it. Oh, Unibrow, thank you. My parents and grandparents ate bacon and eggs and sausage all the time. Bacon was so bad for you. They lived into their 90s. Love you. Exactly. My mum and dad, Irish, right? Bacon and eggs, it's called a fry, and you have soda bread and potato bread with it. Or, I think they called it wheaten bread. No, soda bread. It was soda bread and potato bread. And when you have bacon, eggs, soda bread and potato bread, and it's called a fry. Every day, they ate it so much, and my parents are still kicking on at 84. So we are at the top, the boss of our body, yeah. I want to see that Amish parade. Yeah, I'd love to see a Trump Amish parade. Their little horse and carts with their little flags, mate. I think I did see a couple of them waving a flag. Why aren't the homeless dropping? They are filthy, they don't social distancing, and they crap in the street. Exactly. Again, what's the deal with Russell Gould? I mean, he seems to be too good to be true. If he has so much power, then why hasn't all this mess been stopped? I really don't know. A lot of people are stuck in the third dimension. Some of my messages have been removed. Ah, okay. Yeah, so they are doing it. I'm trying to, like it says, hide or show certain comments. I'm trying to show everyone that I'm coming across. But I've noticed that some just say retracted completely. And I'm like, well, did you retract it or did YouTube retract it? Because if YouTube's, that's wrong if they're doing it. The food pyramids make us all ill. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that, I don't know what's going on, but I think the food pyramid's upside down. The cabal are worldwide and they control all media, education, health, everything. Exactly. Trump put in place by prioridization. I don't know if I said that right. Sounds like my kind of breakfast. Yeah. And their potato bread and soda bread are beautiful. I've got to make some. It's making my mouth water. It's that good. Soda bread and potato bread with bacon in it. Oh, yum. My mouth is full on watering. I'm going to have to go and eat in a minute. Oh, 2 hours and 34 minutes. We're going hard, guys. Amish are really German. Really? He couldn't do it without a major society backing him. Yep, the retirement communities here in Florida have Trump parades with their golf carts. Oh, that'd be so cute. I had a message not go through. It was deleted. Oh, I'm so sorry, Carol. Yep. It's happened to a few people. Smarty Pants, he has except for he said they were people that hide in the shadows and still control everything. Yeah, there still are small pockets of areas, I think, that they have control over. My mother eats the same. She always has. She's 94. Yeah, and my mum's neighbour just recently, she's 103. And she eats like meat and eggs, but she has now gone. She's been put in a home because she's gone a bit. Her eyesight and her hearing went, and then she can't hear anyone, but she's talking, and you can't talk back to her. So yes, eggs, bacon, great, but we ate white bread and didn't have any digestive problems then. Yeah, because what they've done here, okay, most of our wheat is GMO'd now. I've known that for a few years. Here in Australia, the CSIRO have been GMOing our wheat for quite a while. That's why I'm not allowed to contact them via email anymore. The CSIRO told me to stop, please. Well, I'd say everybody email the CSIRO and ask them about their GMOs. Okay. Image Earth is so much larger than we've ever been told, and the moon is a reflection of the real Earth. No wonder they tell us we live on a ball. Yep. Lol, my buddy said steak, potatoes, and Irish whiskey for breakfast. Ooh, yum. Well, apart from the whiskey, because it'll make me sick. The steak and potatoes. Potato bread's beautiful. It really is. Hey, I just seen a comment disappear. What's up with that? Yeah, exactly. I think YouTube are doing it. Come on, Truth Seeker fans, super chat and ask a question. $5 is worth this breath of fresh air. Oh, you make me blush. You're too kind. Too kind to me. Very good. I'm so glad this is getting out there. Say no to the one world order. Western Australia is Dutch. There's a lot of Dutch in Australia. Trump's going to win. The left is toast. They'll try anything. Cheating riots ain't working. I should know Pelosi is trying to burn California. It ain't working. Okay. Trump, yep. You've been watching the same videos as I have, Lisa Uten. There is something called Terminator seeds. Yes, I've seen that. Now, you've got to get heritage seeds because most other seeds, even your normal seeds you go and buy now, are GMO'd. So the best thing to do is look up heritage seeds online and probably order them there. I really don't know about that anymore either. Yeah, exactly. F and GMO. Shit. I just learnt Dutch monarchy, very dark. Oh, really? Baal. The Amish and Mennonites are of German descent, Lutherans. Oh, I didn't know that. They speak High German. There you go. Don't they look Jewish? I thought they looked Jewish, like they've got like nearly the Jewish look about them. I don't know. Yeah, pandemic is the damn panic. Yep. Lots of Dutch here too. They like fishing. Fruit is acidic. Yin. Meat is yang. Oh, yeah. You can buy non-GMO flowers in the co-op in Katoomba. Can I? Okay, now I know that. Guess where I'm off to. Have you been tested for celiac disease? No, they just thought I had it and they started doing the elimination diets. So I did so many weeks of no wheat and so many weeks of no dairy and so many weeks of no gluten and then altogether try and I wasn't left with eating much at all then. Eating meat is adrenalized. They are killed in a distressed state. Not all of them, no. Look, the factory farming videos you've been seeing are mainly overseas, but there are some here, and they're the ones at Coles and Woolworths. If anyone's going to be doing that, it's going to be Coles and Woolworths. Normal butchers who get their meat from farms, they're not tortured before they're slaughtered. It's a bolt in the head to stun them in immediate death. And I know it's rough and I know it's horrible, but the quickest way that they can go is the best way. And a lot of those shows that you see where they do mistreat the cattle is for the bigger, like the big supply, the big supply for the supermarket. But I don't think not every farmer's like, because I know some farmers and they don't treat their cattle like that and they don't send them off to be slaughtered badly. They're humanely slaughtered. So I'm not able to help out financially at the moment, but I'd like to buy you lunch and give you a big hug when I get back. Oh, that's sweet. $2 a pack in the Philippines. Oh, you're kidding. Maybe you like the adrenochrome in the meat? Slaughtered inhumanely. I don't know what you mean by that, but no. Lots in Hollywood have gone silent. Where are they? I'm starting to buffer, am I? It might be time to get going shortly, guys. They're not Jewish, okay. And E-Train, now they won't let me say anything about them, even through here, but there's $5 for being you. Oh, thank you. Yet they are still slaughtered, yes. And look, you can not eat meat if you want to, but why is it that when you say you're a meat eater, people come in with this type of thing? Oh, you're slaughtering, you're killing, you love killing, you hate animals, you just, no. It's not like that. So you eat what you eat, and that's fine for you, and I'm going to eat what I eat, and that's fine for me, and I know what works for me. So, the cattle, you say those poor cattle know exactly when they're going to get killed. How do you know that? Are you in the head? What about all the meat-eating animals? Yeah. I'm watching people. Oh, I won't even say it. I'm not even going to say it. Veganism is a UN Agenda 21 diet. And before you say no, it's not, go back through articles about the UN from 10, 15 years ago. Yes, it is. It was part of Agenda 21. That's what they wanted. They wanted only the elite be able to eat meat and everyone else not to. So it's a personal choice. That's what I'm saying. If you're a vegan, I don't mind. I don't care what you eat. But if I'm a meat eater, don't tell me what I should eat because I've tried, okay? Some people have no problem being vegan. That's fine. I don't mind. I have trouble. So I'm more a meat eater, and I've gone more meat than vegetables, which I always ate mostly vegetables all my life. And now I'm finding that eating a bit more meat and less vegetables is better for me. It's just my body. It's me. I don't know what. Even the Bible says that the lamb is there for you to eat. So, and I believe, have I been checked for diverticulitis? Yeah. Is that the blowout in your gut? Fishing for sport is one of the most cruel things ever. Maybe for sport, yeah, for sport, yeah. Shooting for sport, look, killing for sport is not, I don't agree with that. If you're going to eat it, fine. I was raised on a farm. It's just a different mindset, yeah. Well, look, I'd love to see what would happen if all the supermarkets went and what are you going to eat? And what are you going to eat in winter? How are you going to find your vegetables in winter when it's snowing and freezing and you can't grow anything? What are you going to eat? Like, what, to be honest, what is natural? What without supermarkets and people, like without electricity, if you really want to go off the grid and eat, if you try and grow vegetables without a glass house or a greenhouse, you're going to have trouble. So, I mean, all I'm saying is I don't tell other people what to eat, so maybe don't tell me what to eat. Like if you're a vegan, don't tell me not to eat meat, and I won't tell you not to eat vegetables and to eat meat. I mean, I'm just saying what I found. So I've got nothing, but I just don't look, a lot of people who come up with that and go, have you seen Cowspiracy? And yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm not a freely. Sorry. I eat meat, and I have to. Unless you want me dead, and then, by all means, I'll go vegan and just, keel over. The fluoride they put in our water is like taking an antidepressant. I need red meat, poor iron and supplements and not cutting it. Exactly. Some people need it. It's just that simple. Your dogs in Bali are fed fruit and vegetables. You realise that canines have canine teeth for a reason. My God. Wow. Yeah, you bless the food before eating, and it does help. Sheep and cattle are bred for human consumption. Yeah. Animals that eat meat are not all aggressive. Crabs eat meat and they're not aggressive. Baking, love baking. Stay away from you. Lol. Have thought of candida overgrowth. Yeah, apparently a lot of our problems are from fungal and bacterial infections. Pasadena, I've seen various truth channels on here, Alice down the rabbit hole on YouTube has list of executions. I think she gets her info from Gene Decode. Yeah. We shouldn't abuse animals. It's how they are treated. Bless, you're covered. Crabs aren't aggressive, sure, just saying. They'll snap at you. They'll get their little nippers going. Candida can cause a lot of gastric issues, yeah. Oh, yes, said the monkey. Kimmy's whim. Yeah, the fish is dragged out of the water and then the hook is taken out and the fish is put back in the water away from his school, and its heartbeat is very high. Wow. The body becomes dependent on meat, so if you go off meat, you may die or your body going into shock. Dementia patients for Biden. They eat cactus and prickly pear in the desert and tomatoes. Yes, stand your ground, must have your own voice. Oh, like I said, look, I've got nothing against vegans, but I don't want people telling me what I should be eating and that I'm abusing animals. And That's as bad as the left. That's as bad as the left. You believe my way or no way at all. No, it's not like that. Sorry. I really like lamb also, but it's costly. Bible Peter was told he could eat anything. We were made to eat meat. Yep. On the plus side, I try going meat-free twice a week. Nuts, peanuts, butter. Yeah, see, it's up to you what you want, the way you want to eat and what you want to eat. It's up to you. No, I don't like propaganda. I haven't seen Cowspiracy yet because that's what that was. Don't know about you, but my teeth aren't designed for meat. They're not very sharp. Must go. Be blessed, everyone. Bye, EF. Haven't heard anything on Glam's Castle yet, no. Elites say they're vegan, but they eat people. Yeah. I thought wheat was not GMO'd.Maybe 1,000 years ago it was, but I don't know about Oz. Yeah, go and look at the CSIRO website. Our wheat is being GMO'd. Love you, Hev. Thank you. Thanks, Penny, for all you do, and love to everyone here. It's been a great chat. My teeth were designed for medium rare steaks, thanks. Making me hungry. Want a burger now? Don't let them troll me. No, I know. I don't mind, like as I said, I don't mind people who are vegan as long as they don't push that on me. I don't care. I don't push the way I eat on other people. They eat the way they want. You are what you eat, and I'm an animal. I eat meat and enjoy it. We all have free will, and we exercise it every second of our lives. And Sid the monkey is ice cream and hot chips. There you go. Oh, pro-Trump plus diet channel went live. Lol, I eat meat, but my dog is a sport puppy. No animal cruelty. Freedom Force Battalion has excellent explanation and POV for the entire world's situation, and even wrote a book explaining QAnon, religion, and world events. Huh. I've noticed that nobody wants to be told what to do anymore. Yeah, well, I think we've had enough of being told what to do, first by the government and then by every Tom, Dick and Harry who wants to... Good morning, have love. I'm just listening and reading comments. Just want to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this. So it's nearly been 3 hours. It's been happening for thousands of years. The native people hold the last vestiges of human history, our real history. Sumerian tablets also hold clues. Yep. I thought the natives were crazy when they said, listen to the trees, the wind, the ground. We are one with Mother Earth. We abused her long enough. It will come out that it's not a metaphor. China stopped accepting Canadian wheat because GMO for a few years back. Wow. Cool, guys. I'm sick of anyone telling me what to do. Yeah. I'm 50. I've got my own mind. I know from my life what is good for me. So my dog raided the cat food. Now she says, meow. We do need more love. And have even the natives, first Australians are feeling a difference in the earth. Yeah. Oh, the Aboriginals, they've got a big part to play in this, in even getting back to the Constitution. I know there's a lot of Aboriginals involved in it right now. I think they call them originals. I don't, because now the word Aboriginal is becoming a bit of a, I don't know. Hello, woman, just got on, now you're leaving. My buzzard luck. Have a good night. Hope you're doing better. Where we go, on we go all. Hey, the day you live chat chewing on a pound of raw beef, I'll be concerned. Eat what you need. We have to be grateful for whatever we can nourish ourselves with. Yeah. Aboriginal people in Canada and Australia, Africa, haven't changed in ever. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'm getting a bit, I need to go and have a nap now. Wow. Anyway, guys, good night and good morning and good afternoon, wherever you are. Aboriginal is incorrect in quantum grammar. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's something going on with the Aboriginal, like the name of that. It's now original landowners, original peoples from Santa Fe. Yay. Okay, guys, well, I hope you have a good one. And, yeah, don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. And I really appreciate all of you guys for being here and for chatting, even debating when we get going, you know. Okay, guys, have a good one, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.